Hello, everybody. Good evening.
Good evening.
Welcome into another Curdia curling broadcast. We've got a powerful matchup tonight, I think.
Yeah.
Team Verreycken against Team Verrnaud from France. Traditionally, Team Verreycken is the number one team in Belgium. They dominated this league for a long time, but Verrnaud, when they joined last year, they jumped straight from B to A. They won that B division in their first time out. Played really well in the A division last season. Finished, I think, second or third. I think they finished joint second, but lost on the tiebreaker technically. But
hmm
you know, typically a really strong team. They've swapped out one of their members. Like Stefan used to have his wife Celine playing lead for them. Kicked her out, brought in somebody new. No, she just started brought her own team up here. So they
Yeah, I mean, and her team is also performing very, very strong in the B League, the B group, the second
lead
group.
B, yeah, they're in our group,
They're
yeah,
in our
yeah.
group, and we have to play them. We, as in Takeout Tigers, of course. I think they are sitting second or third in the group, but they have to play some matches in December. The most important game, of course, the one against Takeout Tigers, could be the game for promotion.
Yep.
Unfortunately, not streamed since we get to play in it.
But that's for another time.
Yeah.
Tonight we're talking about Team Verrnaud. They played two matches yesterday, or one match yesterday, one this morning. They lost both of them. Really kind of a surprise. We expected them to come in and kind of roll through. This would be their first tough test, but hey, you've got to play the matches. They don't happen on paper, so you got to get out there on the ice. This is their first time on the ice here this season, so they've probably struggled to getting used to it. We've gotten some new new techniques used on the ice, trying to get some more curl and speed into it. So maybe that was a bit of an adjustment for them. Down in Viry, where they're from, they play on ice hockey ice, and so it's a bit different. So
Yeah, you were in Viri last year, right? You played
yeah,
with
yeah.
Jeroen and Timo and the Viri Cup,
Yep,
and
yep.
you actually won that Viri Cup.
We
Like,
won that
so
cup.
you can testify how their ring is, how their ice is.
Well, their ice for that tournament, they actually brought in ice makers. They flooded it, so the ice hockey season was over. So they were able to flood it and make it proper and do it. They brought somebody in from I believe Switzerland, a Canadian guy living in Switzerland doing the ice. I'm sorry, I forget his name. But they had, so it wasn't their typical ice. They said themselves that at that tournament it was more like playing here because it was proper curling ice. So yeah, so maybe they've come up here and they've had a little bit of struggle this weekend. Haven't seen any of the matches, so I can't say. All I know is that they've dropped two, but I still expect this to be a very good game. Although it's going to be a really tough match facing a team Verreycken that is ready for the Euros. They are firing on all cylinders. They are ready to go.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
mean, Team Verreycken, they seem to get stronger every season. A couple of seasons ago, well, they lost maybe one or two matches. They were still one of the stronger teams, but now they're just winning almost every matches in Belgium. I think they're the team to beat, and they're almost team unbeatable. They have 5 wins so far in League A. Maybe we can have a quick peek at the standings. Yeah, so they are on top of the league. And who is going to challenge Team Verreycken? Because most of the teams already have some losses, except for Desperate Housekeepers. But then again, they just play one game so far. Brewers Ducks, they had a loss. Grey Ducks, they had a loss. Team Vergnaud. So it's interesting to see what's going to happen next. But then again,
Yeah, there's
it was a tight game against N19. Team Verreycken played N19 earlier. It was very balanced. And then in the last end, Team Verreycken scored 3. And then was able to bring victory home, but coming after off the ice, they were a bit annoyed by their not maybe by their own performance, but also because the ice here in Zemst is a whole lot straighter than it is on European Curling Championship. So
Yeah, we've seemed to have this week lost a lot of the curl that we had last weekend for the Kenton Sussex tournament that was hosted here. And so, yeah, we've seen some teams like last night, Timo was telling us after his match that he felt like there were too many lanes in it, that there was far too straight. Sometimes, Don said this afternoon that they had to be sometimes negative ice for some of these takeouts. So hopefully they've been able to address that. We saw the match just prior to this one. We saw the Belgian Cubs playing Team Luxembourg,
Yep.
and there were some stones that just did not curl at all. So we're gonna see maybe hopefully they've been able to sort that out. Not sure what the reasoning behind it is, but
Mm.
I know that Timo and his team are just they're not particularly happy with the ice getting ready for the Euros. So
Yeah.
hopefully
Yeah,
that
indeed.
that won't affect them going into tonight's match.
Yeah, I heard Jeroen saying like we play the Belgian league, but it's good practice to have condensed matches a week before the Euros. But then again, if it's not on very good curling ice, is that actually very good practice for the Euros? He was kind of considering a tournament abroad. Could have been nicer on curling ice. That's something they'll have to
Yeah,
take.
but both teams
Yeah.
have to play on the same ice, so it's
Yeah.
they can complain all they want. They still have to play the match. It's still scheduled for tonight, so
Yeah, I
you
heard
know.
at some point a quote that was printed on the curling stone, and it said, "If swimmers don't win their matches, they don't blame the water." So yeah, I mean, maybe it's not as curly, but then again, if you're a good curling player, it's your job to figure it out and
Yep.
play
Yep.
on the ice that's given.
Yeah, I think Timo will find the right lines. He'll get things going. It's going to be interesting to see how what the difference is. They had just played on sheet B in just the previous session, so now they're on the broadcast sheet. Every sheet seems to have different characteristics, so they're going to have to make that adjustment. This will be Vergnaud's first match on the broadcast sheet, so they're going to
Mhm.
have to look to see how it is.
Yeah, we have some more foreign teams this weekend. We had Kek Keulen. So Kek was curling ice Keulen. They unfortunately for the viewers and the fans in Keulen, we couldn't cover them this weekend, but we promise we'll bring them on stream with the next batch of matches. That will be in December.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, we're just two guys and we only have a couple of cameras and we can only cover one sheet. And that's interesting. I think a couple of years ago we were like, is it okay if we potentially might stream your game? And then
Oh
we'll
no, I
try to
never
be
asked. I never asked. I just came in and I just set up for myself.
yeah,
And then, teams were like, "Oh, what is this?" And then we had a discussion. We kind of said, "Well, let's see if we do it." And then now it's yeah, we would say, "Hey, we're going to broadcast your match. Is that okay?" And most would say, "Sure, okay,
Mm.
whatever." And now they come in asking, are we on stream? Is it our turn? And so
Yeah.
we see a lot with the people asking, they're calling out hashtags, the shot of the match,
Yeah, that's
after they
awesome.
make a shot during the match. So that's always nice. Now we have the skip microphones on, so we can actually hear them say it. But in the past, they've given us signs to the cameras and through the windows that they expected it to be a hashtag.
Hashtag. Yeah.
So it's been an interesting year plus.
Mhm.
It's grown. We're really glad that everybody here in the club and the league has accepted it, and there are still teams that don't like playing on it, Dirk. But
Yeah, well, yeah.
but hey, it's
It's the future, old man. So yeah, about this game. In terms of predictions, I have 2 right predictions, 0 wrong predictions. You have 1 right, 1 wrong. You get to start with the prediction for this game.
I'm going to take the obvious Team Verreycken. I mean, a week before, not even a week, like 5 days before they go off to the Euros, they're in top form and they are tough to beat. I think it's going to take a minor miracle from Team Verreycken to beat them, but stranger things have happened. But I'm betting your house on Team Verreycken.
And I know Annemiek is watching. Sorry once more that we're gambling our family fortune here live on Curdia TV. But yeah, I think I can only follow with John here. I'm gonna pick Team Verreycken as well for the same reasons. Also, Team Vergnaud, they've lost games earlier on, so maybe they're struggling a bit this weekend. Who knows? But then again, I still hope it's going to be an intense, exciting game, like the one earlier when N19 was facing Team Verreycken back to back, very close games.
Yep.
Teams that are in full focus, teams that kind of feel we cannot lose the grip on this game. As soon as we relax or as soon as we're a bit off focus, then the game might slip away. So I hope close game,
Yep.
good build up.
That's what we'd like to see. I mean, I'd like to see it come down to the last stone in the 8th end. Unfortunately, I'm just seeing in the preview that they did not. Team Verreycken did not get their first LSD in the house, so that is going to guarantee Team Verreycken with the hammer. Although their their combined score for the LSD was only 6.45 centimeters, so it was going to take 2 perfect throws in order to steal the hammer from Team Verreycken. So, but you really, when you're warming up, you don't want to leave the LSD short.
No, because I remember from my games, if you throw very good LSDs and you throw them while the other team is already standing there waiting and seeing your shots, if you put them on the pin,
yeah,
if you
on the pin,
if you put the stones on the pin, it's kind of sending a message to the other team. We gotta. This is how we throw. Try and beat us now.
Yeah, yeah. So I mean, it's a confidence booster. It essentially doesn't mean that much. It is used for tiebreakers though, but it just in the context of the match itself, it's a good setup. It's a good way to start. It puts you in the right frame of mind instead of thinking, "Oof, I got to work on that. It was a little bit light," and then or heavy or something. That you feel locked in. It's like, okay, I'm ready to go. I've got that speed dialed in. I'm looking at the preview, and the second one is really good. This one is going to get a measure. It's probably going to rival. We can pop it in and see.
Yes.
It's looks 2,4, so 2.4. So it was a very good stone. Unfortunately, that first one short of the house. So definitely not, they come back with this one, so that's gonna make them feel a little bit better. But we are ready to start.
Yep.
Yeah, really good draw shots.
Very nice draw shots.
Can't complain.
Confirmed by everybody here inside. And I hope this is a kind of a preview of a game that will have a similar level of quality.
Yeah, this is what we expect. I mean, everybody can leave a shot short, but I don't think that's going to be a problem for them the entire match. So I think we're in for something really nice tonight. So hope you've all enjoyed your dinner, sitting down with the dessert or an après little nightcap. Enjoying this. I've got a small bowl of coffee with me and some water.
Yeah, my American style bowl of coffee, just a bucket.
It's a small bucket. All right, so here we go, starting out the first end. So this is Cedric. He is the new member of Team Verreycken. We've not seen him curl here before. Be interesting to see how he mixes in with the rest of the team. I'm sure they've played together before. Going for the sweep. Want this one down as deep as possible. Nicely placed on the center line, maybe a little bit higher than they wanted, but not a terrible stone.
And Tuur mentioned that he wants to wrap up this game as fast as possible because he has to watch his home football team, KV Mechelen. Apparently they're playing tonight at 9 o'clock or somewhere in that around that time.
This one carrying nicely. Gonna try to sweep this one just to the edge of the house. Nicely placed corner guard there from Don. Get things started for Verreycken. We have the skip mics on tonight. My French is terrible, if basically non-existent. So hopefully Stefan says something that I understand.
Whip!
Sounds so romantic when they pronounce it like that.
Whoa! Whoa,
The
whoa!
language of
Shoot!
love.
Shoot! Encore, 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 encore. Hop.
Yeah. Had the line just a little bit light.
6.
Timo asking Don just to come straight into the house. Let's get behind it.
Lijn is wat krap. Hard lijn. Hard.
Saying
Hard!
the line is tight, not that it's bad.
Whoa, whoa.
We had this topic came up in a match end of last season, I believe. Oh, that one does tap it off the center line, so they're going to replace it, and the shooter goes away. So, Laurent's first stone of the 23-24 curling season
Is it?
on the broadcast. Excuse
On
me,
the
first
broadcast,
broadcast stone. This one looks like it's got the right line, but is it too heavy?
Feels a bit heavy.
Yep, all the way through to the back. So now Thibaut asking,
8.
Tour's getting a takeout. Tour, our hashtag GOAT.
Een derde.
Where's his fans? They're probably already at the KV match.
Yeah, maybe.
Yep, yep. Hard. Ho. Curl. Curl, curl. Mooi. Ga zelfs nog van de lijn af. Het is goed gesmeten.
It swept well, but yeah, it just didn't fall the way they, or fell a little more than they needed. So gets rid of that center, but not the other. I think it's still open enough. I think they're still going to be okay with that result.
Cédric, Cédric. Encore, encore. Ça, c'est plus, hein. Vas-y alors, vas-y. Ah bah oui, ça rentre, c'est pas 3 là.
Oh, nice. Excellent
Gonna
opening
curl
here.
around. Yeah, it's a nice stone there.
Hek.
Timo sees a centimeter and a half, so he just says, let's get rid of it, the hack. I mean, clearly more than a centimeter and a half, but that's the joke.
Lina. Oh.
You're indicating
Oh.
it's heavy.
Yep. Oh, we
He's
zitten
starting
tegen.
to curl.
Curl. Ik dacht dat hem rechter ging gaan.
Team Verreycken
10-5.
learning the ice here.
Yeah, even with the 9 minutes of warm up, you know, it still often takes teams a few stones into the first end to really get it down, because it's obviously when you're warming up, you're just throwing stones for line and time, and you're not playing a situation. So that one was curled a little bit more than they wanted, but it does clear open the guard. Shooter rolls away, so I think they're okay with that. This one looks to be a little bit deep. They wanted that one in front. Maybe they can sweep it around behind.
Écarte la jaune, écarte là-bas. Vas-y, allez, chacun.
Splits him open, tries to take out a double, but
Could've
your
been a
own
nice step.
indicating it. Let's go for the double. Oh, I need to remember to switch.
Zou hem zo pakken. Die kant valt wel een tikje. Is dat 8? Oké.
Making sure they're on the same page as far as speed. It's going to curl a bit more than they would have liked. Gets more on the nose than on the side. So only get rid of the one. Stefan is asking for a clean takeout on this.
Whip, whip, whip. Oh, oh, oh. Whip. Whoa, whoa, whoa.
On the nose, slightly outside, it trickles away a little bit. Might make that double a little bit harder.
Oké. De dubbel is te doen, zeker. Oké, Ik ga ervan uit dat hij niet zoveel gaat vallen. 10.
So they're going for the double.
No, they're going for the... Are they?
Well, I think I overheard Timo saying the double is feasible.
But looking how he's holding the handle, I think he's going to try to play hit and roll off that middle one.
Oh. Curl zelfs. Maar.
Yep.
Ik heb het gevoel dat hij hier afgaat.
That just seemed to kind of go outside.
This is something we don't regularly see from Team Verreycken and Timo in particular.
No. It didn't look outside on the release, but that really just kind of stayed out there.
Là, j'ai l'impression
Ouais.
que ça glisse bien. Ici, là-bas, de ce côté-là, il y a un peu des...
Ouais, ça merde, là ça rentre normal, là, comme ça. Ouais.
Chance for Stefan to protect that stone in the middle. I think they're going to try to put something probably in the
3-4. 3-4.
in the blue center line. This one needs to curl over. Just kind of staying outside there.
Yeah.
There it goes. Quite late though.
Can they find a freeze maybe? Or so I think this is screaming for a double.
Yeah.
Ouais, je pars trop sur le côté en plus. Attention.
Yeah, what he said.
Oh. Curl. Oh. Land. Oh. Curl. Curl.
Make up your mind. Ooh, just catches it on the nose.
8.
Slides
Ik
it
denk-
right past that yellow. Opportunity here for Stefan to take this red
Normal.
out, maybe even roll out to the side,
Normal,
force
Huh? Non.
force Team Verreycken to one.
Hein? Juste à peine qu'il vint quasiment un tout petit peu extérieur.
curl over a little bit more. Now gets rid of the red. Shooter falls away.
10.
A nice and clean takeout here, no sitting. Shooter must stay in scoring position.
Whoa. Whoa. Cleaner. Yep. Oh.
You want to make
Okay.
sure this stays in. There it
10-2.
goes.
Looks nice.
Roll a little
Fine.
bit, but that will sit nicely in the 4. And that is 1 for Team Verreycken in the first. Pretty well played end for both teams.
Yeah.
Really
Vallen
kind
wel nog een
of
tikje. Langs deze kant.
staying a bit patient, just trying to work things out, get a feel for the ice, not make too many, give up too many opportunities for scoring. Had a couple of missed shots in there, but nothing too dramatic. See Timo constantly coaching.
Er juist voor. Erin is ook goed voor mij. We proberen er juist voor.
Don leading it off here in the second as Team Verreycken leads 1-0 over Team Verreycken.
Stuur eerst. Lijn is krap. Lijn blijft krap. Oké dan. Gaat over curlen.
This is not on the center line, but it's
Just-
workable.
Yeah, just a little bit of an over curl there. So as you heard him say, it's krap, which
Tu viens
means
de le
it's
faire, hein?
tight, so it's a little bit inside. That seems heavy. And so we're just kind of watching after it.
Ah, t'as fait 1 juste avant là.
Yep, that one slides through the house.
Oké, Jeroen eerst. Ah.
Timo not a fan of
Probeer
this
maar
one.
Jeroen, als je kunt, probeer maar.
Don't think it's gonna curl over like they want.
Erachter te trekken dan.
Starts to curl.
Ik heb 15-15.
Just didn't get deep enough, I guess.
Yeah, I think maybe with some extra sweeping, they could have gotten it deeper behind the guard.
And now he wants Cedric to come into the house behind these two, coming from the wall side, using the angle of the stones in front to kind of give him a little bit of extra room. So Cedric kind of flick his thumb out to the side, like he gets wide.
Oh, oh, oh! Rien.
It's gonna get around the guard, but is that gonna
J'entends
stop?
pas les annonces. Hein. J'entends rien, vos annonces. J'entends pas d'annonces les annonces de vitesse. J'entends rien.
So Stefan says he couldn't hear the calls from the sweepers. He was like, I don't hear you guys. You have to be louder. Didn't hear nothing.
Yeah.
And therefore he couldn't get sense of the speeds, which is hard as a skip. You need that information.
7-8.
Yeah, that is something that, you know, I'm one of those people. It's like I can't hear unless you're yelling at me out there. So it's it gets quite loud, especially when you have another match going on at the same time. But between the chiller fan and the stones and the
Lijn is
yelling,
mooi.
you've got to be loud. to
Cleaner,
communicate.
cleaner.
Yeah, the ring here at Zems is
Whoa.
also very echoey.
Wij
if you,
blijven. Yep.
Compared to other rings.
Ho, ho. Ah. Mag zelfs tikje curlen.
Gets on that, taps it a little bit deeper than they would have liked, but still sitting in a okay position. I think being behind the tee line, they can use that as a backing for a draw. Stefan looking to opt for cleanup
Là.
here.
Je veux que tu la prennes là. Comme ça.
Could possibly double these stones out, which would
Ouais, ouais,
and
ouais,
lose a
ouais,
shooter,
ouais,
so
ouais,
that would
ouais.
be good.
Suis la jaune après.
Very nice stone. We will click for that one. That was a good effort.
Yep.
There, clears things out, rolls a shooter off to the side. Nothing in the middle.
3.
Very good stone for Laurel.
Yeah.
All right. Update on sheet B really quick. Cologne scored 1 in the first, so they lead 1-0 over Luxembourg. That match is in the second end.
Apparently, Alex Belmour
Jeroen
from
eerst.
Luxembourg was watching and made some constructive feedback.
Mocht zelfs wisselen. Oké, Len ziet er heel mooi uit.
Line looks good.
15-10. Oké.
Very good stone. Lines up perfectly with that one behind.
Yeah, so it's pretty fast ice then if they're going 15 seconds hard to hard for the stone.
Yep. Now, for you as a player, would you rather have it
Whoa, 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 whoa.
fast ice or curly ice? If you could only choose one.
Oh,
Obviously, fast curly is the
curly,
best.
Definitely curly. I mean, if it's slow, you just throw them a little harder. But if it doesn't curl, there's not a lot you can do to throw curling stones on straight ice.
Oh, that was a fortunate
Sure.
break there.
Oh.
Catches the guard, or taps
Ja,
the
of-
yellow, catches the red,
Ik
and
zou
rolls
eerder
a
dit
shooter
doen.
underneath. So
Then
you know
would-
that expression,
Ja,
better to lucky
achter.
than good. Yeah, I heard Stefan apologize to Jeroen there.
Dat is een kans, ja. Jongens. Oh, oh, oh. Yep, 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 yep. Okay.
Very nice double there. That was a lot further apart than it looked.
Yeah.
So excellent clearance there from Timo.
They're happy with this one.
Smiles all around from the TV boys. I guess these teams are both TVE, so it's can't even use the abbreviations in this one. This one's just gonna clear out the red. Shooter's gonna slide away as well. So back to square one.
En aan de zijkant liggen. Ja. Valt hier zo? Nee, hè? Oké. Ja. Klopt. Laat hem stilvallen.
And this one to slow down. Seems
Is dat release of sliding gewoon? Wat was het? 15. Oké, moet ik terugzien dat ik...
Yeah. So that one just carries through a little bit heavy.
Comme tu veux, là ou là.
Stefan asking Jeremy which side he prefers, so going out to the open ice side.
Un peu là.
You have an empty house, yeah, you get to choose where you want to go.
Ah, facile 8, ouais. Je pense que je pense que ça peut sortir aussi.
This might be too heavy as well. Yep. And we reset yet again. How many times can we reset in the same end?
Yeah. Well, the game is pretty fast-paced like this. Not a lot of thinking time because, well, what's there to
Yeah.
think?
Yeah, what's there to think about? It's,
What are we going to do?
if it takes you longer than 2 seconds to think left or right, then you might be in the wrong sport.
Lijn is prima, enkel snelheid. Tuur eerst. Kijken jongens,
Bram
kijken.
is joining.
Hij lijkt me heel hard.
He said his phone is muted, so he cannot hear what we say.
Oké. Als iemand veegt,
Like-
stuur het.
There might be an option
Yeah.
for captioning
snelpad.
on,
Dit was
on
14-6.
probably have to look under the settings. Well placed stone there from Jeroen. Welcome back, Ed.
Hi, Ed.
Huh?
Ed rooting for Viri.
Ouais. Ah, faut
Fury
qu'on reste
brought
deux.
their fan base.
Yeah.
Always like it when the teams kind of summon their fans to come and watch.
I think in the previous match, Ed was rooting for Luxembourg.
You're rooting for the underdog.
I think we're going to get some hits with these last couple of
Rien, rien,
stones.
rien.
Trying to get this one to curl over. It's a little bit on the wide side. Yep. Gets the job done, loses the shooter, but
Ah, je suis...
that's going to allow Timo just to say, let's go over here. Put it on the edge. I always wondered why in an open house like this, you'd put it on the edge of the edge of the circles. And then I kind of realized, yeah, because if they're outside, then their shooter can roll out. You might be able to squeeze out a blank end if they miss.
Daan eerst.
You also
Dan
force
kan hij
them to
nog
throw
trager
stones
liggen, hè.
on the ice. You don't use very much.
Gewoon blijven gaan. Curl als kan.
Make sure that gets in the house.
Oké.
Good
Goed weg.
stone there.
Sweeping was needed, just to make sure. But no real danger of the stone falling short, I guess. And the boys are happy. Jeroen's a bit cold.
Ooh, where they're setting that broom, I think they're going to want like some little bit extra pace on this. Now, if you're Stefan, do you want the nose hit or do you want to lose the shooter? I think you want to take the point.
Yeah, I think it. I mean, they have hammer and even ends so far, so just maybe take the points.
This one is on the outside, so
There's the blank ends.
Oké.
so a big fat 0 in end number 2 to keep the score 1-0 for Team Verreycken over Team Verreycken. You know, this is tactical curling at its
top
finest,
notch.
I believe.
Yeah.
You just, this is what you'll see at the Euros and the higher level competitions where it's not always about scoring as many points as possible. It's about controlling the match, controlling each end. Don starting us off here in the third.
Duur eerst. Enkelsnelheid. Als je kunt.
This one looked
18-9.
a little bit lighter than they wanted. Not quite on that center line, so
Mais
Verreycken
tu me
is
plantes
going
pas
to
une garde, hein.
come around behind the guard.
5-6.
Sweeper boys swept it once more.
Seeing the hammer thing thrown over on sheet B.
Loop.
Luxembourg trying to draw for one against two reds in the house.
Allez, 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 encore. Oh. Celui-là jaune. Oh.
This one just ticks the center. That center guard rolls over into the house. Gonna sit just on the tee line or just above. Timo going for hit and roll over. And it looks like Luxembourg stone was just a little bit deep. So I think we're going to have a steal of one by Cologne over there on sheet B. That would put them up 2-0 heading into the third.
Hard. Oh. Clean. Yep. Oppassen. Zit. Ah, sorry. Was mooi 10.
And Stone, Timo saying, apologizing because he had him get off the sweep, but he needed to
Normal.
hold that a little bit straighter.
Tranquille.
Tranquille.
Tranquille is
Easy takeout. It means easy.
Yeah.
But you're
Oh,
calm.
oh.
This one's a bit wide. It's going to sail
Ah, bah, laisse
past.
tomber. Choup. Ah, bah,
Missed
Well
Baker
off the
here.
broom, yep.
5. Lijn is oké. Dani. Wissel.
Sweeping for distance here. Now they're trying to get it to curl over.
Mag nog curlen.
Trying
Blijven
to
gaan,
drag
Jeroen.
this one along. Jeroen, keep going.
Okay.
Oh, I
Brings
like
it
that.
in
15
behind.
feet.
That's a very nice stone. That didn't look like that was going to get all the way down there, even with the sweeping, but they did a pretty good job. Another Viry fan. Yannick saying Allez Viry. Welcome in. Bonjour.
Bonsoir.
Bonsoir. Yeah, I guess it is evening. I don't know. We've been in a building all day with no windows. I don't know what time it is.
I don't know what month it is. Is it August? Definitely not. That's
No.
the only thing we're sure. It's not August.
All right. Peels off the guard.
Oh, nice. The whole Verreycken, or the
Three.
whole Verreycken squad is here.
Yeah.
Naik. So, hope I pronounced that right.
I'm glad you tried it, not me. Rooting for Papa.
Lijn is
Pretty
mooi.
Pretty sure it's not tour.
Curl als kan.
Try to get this to curl over. They want to
Whoa,
cover
whoa,
up that.
whistle.
Let me change
Whoa,
it. I want to hold it a
whoa.
little bit straighter.
Wow.
Prevent the over curl. Wow.
Nee, ja. Oh nee, oké.
Excellent.
Mooi.
Excellent stone there. Good. I think it was a good skip calls there. Having him change direction to kind of hold that over. Good throw by But
Là.
you're
Fury is going to clean up the mess Team Verreycken left behind.
Ouais, 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 ouais. Oh, oh.
I want this one just slightly off the nose. It's going to be a little bit wider than they like. Peels it off. I think they were hoping to get that slight off nose on the back to get the run back and split things up, but still job one done getting the guard out
Het
of
zou
the
een
way.
tikje meer. Nee, iets tussen de twee. Ja. Waarschijnlijk gaat hier nog een tikje mogen vallen wel, maar... Land.
Stefan, another Stefan fan, Noe.
Die gaat
Welcome,
over,
bonjour,
Karl.
bonsoir.
Stefan est trop beau. Interesting.
Ooh, this one looks... Are they going to freeze it or tap it back? Looks like they're going to go for a tap back.
Ah, sorry.
Apparently not the position where they wanted it to end. I think they did want that one a little bit higher. I think with enough weight, they can move both of these stones out of the way.
Yeah, the double's there, definitely. I wonder how many club members Team Fury has.
Oh, oh.
This one's going to hit correctly and
Oh,
move them all out of the way.
Was not the hardest double takeout, but it was a
Yes.
successful double takeout.
Yep, and you still do have to hit it. You know, you
Yeah.
have to hit it in the right spot. A nose hit doesn't do anything. You've got to be off to the side to get both of them moving, and he did exactly that. Very nice shot from Jeremy. I have clicked my clicker for that.
Vous avez cliqué votre cliqueur.
So looking to split the house here. Force Verreycken to chase. Want to make sure they get this one fairly close to the tee line to take away any kind of chance at a wide double. I think that one's pretty good there. However, there's still a chance. It is in front of the tee line. The other one's about half on. This could be, with some good weight, could get over there.
Oh, rien. Non. Non.
Is this wide?
Rien, rien, rien.
A little
rien,
bit. I think
rien,
it's going to
rien.
nose hit. Yeah,
This is fine. This is fine.
he wanted it to roll over. I think try to get either move that red one or freeze up against it. That one just a little bit outside the broom. But it does get rid of that one red.
Ja!
Hard call there, and then immediately call
Curl!
off.
Weg! Curl! Oh.
No, this one a little bit outside. Shooter rolls away, so now an opportunity for
Ouais.
Stefan to
Ça,
hit and stick this one
même un
somewhere.
peu. Normal, c'est normal.
It's a normal takeout here. This one's going to be on the outside, so they're going to struggle to keep that one in. Nope, that's going to slide out as well.
Putain, elles s'écartent hein, tout le temps. Là. Non, mais elles reviennent pas.
Not happy with that one, just kind of stayed out. Jeroen being asked to put this one right on the, I would say, top of the button. They don't really want to do too much with it.
Lijn is mooi. Wissel.
So Tuur probably got tired, so they had to swap.
Erin is voldoende. Erin is voldoende. Oké.
All right, so well played. Just going to force Stefan take this one out, take one.
Similar situation from what we've seen in the previous end there.
Non, non, non. Ouais. Ouais.
Team Curdia.
Proudly sponsoring
Ouais.
the men's, women's, and junior national teams.
Normal.
Well, I guess sponsor is something. We're more a partner.
Yeah, we're
Partnering with the team.
partnering with the Belgian Curling Association. They are our friends.
Oh, oh, oh.
This one needs to curl over, make sure it stays.
C'est bon, c'est bon, c'est bon, c'est
Like-
bon.
Going for a blank end here.
Another blank, another big fat zero. So through three, Team Verreycken 1, Team Verreycken 0. Definitely a very tactical match so far. Teams playing not to give up big ends, waiting for the other team to make a mistake, which just hasn't happened yet. So very high level of curling here. Says Don readies us off here and starts us off here in end number 4.
Tuur eerst.
They're playing quite quick as well.
Lijn is echt krap. Oké.
Yeah, there's
Dan
quite a lot of
het is
pace
nooit
in the game.
slecht gemier. Tuur eerst wel.
Then again, with so few stones in the house, not
Yeah,
a lot of
there's
decision time needed.
not a lot of time needed to think. They're not taking much time between the ends.
Kind of situation where you know what the other team is calling for, and if it works, you kind of already made up your minds.
Yep.
While you see the stone coming in place, so as soon as the stone stops, you're just pretty much up and ready to follow up.
T'es sûr? Oh, 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 lève la tête là.
Wanting this one to come up short, so it's a corner guard.
Ouais, mais c'est pas grave.
I've heard that expression before, pagraf, but I don't remember what it means.
It's not the worst. It's not bad. It's
Okay.
like a
Oh.
ice cold man. Dan the man.
Oké, daarachter dan. Mag nog curlen.
So this
Mag
one
nog
seems
veel
deeper
curlen.
than they wanted. I think they wanted a guard.
Lijn is oké zo, Engelse snelheid.
Going to get behind it.
Oké.
Not quite curl over enough, but still an okay position. But it appears to be set up for a double.
A lot of teams would be happy with the stone, but then again, I think 2/3 of the stone is exposed, so
Yeah.
it is reachable. And even if you take it out and roll, you could have two yellow
Quatre.
stones nicely lined
3,
up.
4.
Yeah. Stefan opting to leave it there.
Yeah.
Looks like they're gonna try to build up a guard in front of their own. But yes, at the Euros, that would that stone there would be sitting wide out in the open and are considered
Ah,
out
rien,
in the
rien,
open.
rien, en plus elle est un petit peu dehors. Rien, on peut rien faire, faut attendre là.
It's curling quite late, a little bit heavy, so it's going to come deeper than they want. Not a bad position though.
No.
They can still use that for.
10 ja.
Verreycken trying to find roll and squeeze their shooter in between the two redstones. If that works, that could set them up with a very strong composition.
Oh. Clean up. Whoa, curl. Whoa, curl. Whoa, land, land. Whoa, 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 whoa.
Oof.
Oh, what
Very
a
nice.
stone. Good
Very nice.
stone there.
Kan ik nou juist timen of niet? Ik heb 9.
Timo questioning his timing skills, but I mean, this was a very nice stone.
Yep. Moves both those yellows out of the way. Tucks in between the two reds. We have clicked the clicker.
Là? Ouais.
Immediately,
Whoa, whoa.
instant call here, but then call it off. Oof. For a minute there, I thought that would have been a triple takeout, but double takeout is also very nice.
Yeah, very,
Non,
very
au
good
début, non, mais
stone.
après tu la redresses au dernier moment, donc elle part. Au début,
He didn't sound angry,
No, no.
so I think he's happy with it.
Yeah. I think Stefan's the kind of skip that's never really angry. He's
No.
always very comforting.
Yeah, I think
Relaxed.
he's always very, very calm. Yeah.
Yeah.
Jeroen eerst.
One of those gentleman skips.
Lijn is wat krap. Jeroen blijft eerst. Lijn als kan. Laat hem maar stilvallen. Ga een tikje overcurlen. Ah. Ik heb 15-3 gemeten.
Very nice.
Het is een snel stuk.
Tuur playing very solid so far.
Yep. But I love how Timo remarked that over curled, and yes,
Oh,
'cause
yeah,
you
yeah.
could see 3 or 4 centimeters of the stone behind. So, you know, but we saw that
Juste un
last
peu
year
là,
at the
juste un tout
WCT
petit peu à l'intérieur.
tournament with South Korea and Turkey, that any stone like that, they would just go, okay, we'll get rid of it, and would. You know?
normal. Rien. Ah non, faut que ça revienne un peu là.
So could be good.
Looks nice. This is a double.
And is it gonna get over outside of that yellow?
Oh, not a double. It's
Well, it was a double. Oh well, yeah, I
it's
guess
not out
technically not. It's
technically,
not out, but I think yellow.
Ambetant. Ik kan er altijd achter gaan.
Yeah, it is
Het
hard
ding is,
to
als
say.
ik blijf
I
piepen,
would-
laat je een dubbel achter. Hè.
From that angle, I would say yellow, but very tough. Very
Die
tough
kant
to say.
curl niet. Ik zou dit proberen met een 11. Blijven we hier liggen, heb ik iets om achter te komen. Hè. 11. En dan zoiets. Ja. Op zich, de nose of een klein beetje naar de middenlijn vind ik ook niet erg. 11. Ja, proberen erin te rollen, maar is de neus ook goed. Dan hebben we iets om achter te komen.
Hi, Tim.
Tim, Tim's betting that it's a red that's close. You know, I've been known to be wrong, Tim. So.
Yeah. I mean, maybe that's the reason why he called red. Like, okay, if John says yellow, then it has to be red. Statistically, it's pretty sure it's red now.
Yep. Hard. Alles.
Timo calling for it himself straight out of his own hands, so
Yeah, sometimes you just know as a thrower.
yeah, they were trying to get a little bit more roll
Okay.
over on that, but
Hoe weegt?
Yeah, I
good
mean,
sweeping.
sometimes it's in those kind of details. Because immediately saying, sweep it, I'm insecure. Just make sure you sweep it.
Yeah, we're in the process of getting some new overhead cams. We have the cameras, but one of them had an adapter issue that we have to get replaced. So we might have better overhead views soon, but for now we have no overhead views.
So Tim is watching from Portugal, if I remember that correctly.
Yes, I believe so.
The weather in Portugal
Ouais,
is
Pchou,
probably
prépare-toi.
way better
Oh,
than
oh,
Belgium.
oh.
Stefan calling off the sweepers. This one just does not look like it's curling. Also a little bit on the heavier side. Now that is going to go through with a little bit of help from Jeroen in the back there.
Allez les gars.
Ah. Nee, ik zou erachter komen. Pakt krap ijs. Desnoods doen we de split.
Aha!
Tim is playing against Team Verreycken and the Europeans. Then Tim, we might meet each other there because I'm also traveling together with the national teams as representing Curdia TV on the European
Komt 40
Championships.
er?
35.
Uur eerst.
Yeah. Timo and the boys have been playing pretty well this week.
Yeah.
5-0 so far in league play.
Fine.
It's gonna curl over, but we'll tap it in as shot. So now I don't need to worry if it's red or yellow over there on the side. Not yet, at least, until we
Het is
until they
all
have to
over the
measure.
place met de snelheden.
Oh, Tim is going as alternate, so that leaves a lot of time to
Yeah, it's-
maybe say hi when he's sitting there, filling in curlets all day. Bringing coffee to the coach.
Rien.
Yeah,
Just want this one
Hop,
slightly
la jaune,
off
celui-là jaune.
nose. Should be okay. Who catches two, but doesn't catch that back one hard enough? Yes, it does.
Hashtag John was slightly off with
Hashtag
his,
hedging my bets.
Ah ja.
As long as I'm still talking, it's
Ja,
not
ik denk dat we
wrong
ervan
until
moeten
I
uitgaan
finish.
dat zijn
So
geprinte
I
doeken dat die
kept-
wel correct zijn.
Oh yes, but now I was saying that it didn't matter if it was yellow or red. Now it matters again. Over in that back corner.
So Tim is probably taking
Lijn is
notes
mooi.
now.
Daan eerst. Wissel. Kan op een trager stuk zitten nu, hè. 14-4. Herre.
Ooh, they've got that backing of the red back there as well, so but I think that red one is just far enough outside of the house that if it jammed against it, it wouldn't be shot.
Ouais, comme ça là.
Timo agrees with you. Or otherwise, you'd have made a play on the yellow. Yeah, but would he run the risk of taking moving the red out of play as well?
Normal.
I mean, Timo and Jeroen are much more accurate than I am, so they possibly could have.
Il faut qu'on reste au carreau là.
All right, quick
Oui, oui.
update on the match between
Bah,
Cologne
attends.
and Luxembourg. Luxembourg scored 1 in the third,
Hein?
so it is 2-1
Oui,
Cologne
Carol.
over Luxembourg, and they are in the fourth end.
Ah putain.
Oh, and there is another
There's
one of-
swear jar. I know that word. My French is terrible, but I know that word.
Yeah.
Oh, Tim says you don't need to play a hit, just a backline wait, draw it to tap it back enough. The bigger risk is leaving a double for a blank. Yep. Well, we've already had 2 blanks in a row.
You want to see some scores? Oh, looking at these empty houses, John. I mean,
Daan eerst!
there is no story in an
Mag
empty house.
curlen!
Well, it shows it's a very tactical
Curl als
match.
kan.
Yeah.
Both teams are playing
Oké dan, oké dan.
top-notch stones.
Nou, maar doen.
Solid play here.
Ooh, that one just stays shot.
Ouais. Ouais, on essaie de. On fait le carreau quoi.
Yeah, Brenda Botcher
On
loves
essaie de la jouer moins
loves
fort.
the
Par
blanks.
contre, faudra peut-être la tenir
Seems
au
like every
balayage.
time I watch him, he's got like 2 or
Ah, c'est
3
vrai.
in his
On va
match.
essayer de la jouer moins forte. Par contre, faudra du coup peut-être au balayage être prêt à la tenir. Hein.
So if they would do a takeout here, would they have to measure those other 2 stones sitting in
Oh
the
yeah, I
in the
think they're
blue?
gonna have to.
This could be interesting. Highlight of the game, the measurements.
I can't make a video from that
Wait.
though.
No.
Well,
Wait.
I guess I could, but
Wait.
I don't know if
Whoa,
it would do
whoa.
quite as well as some of our others. This one they want to make sure it hit and stick. This one a little bit on the outside. Is that going to roll out? It
Putain, c'est pas
does.
possible,
Does, and the question is where is it
Okay,
going?
that red
Okay.
goes away. So
Now we're looking at those 2 boys right there. and
nope,
it's red.
kicked it right away. So I don't know.
Now we'll have to guess. Thank you, Jeremy.
Well, I'm seeing how they're fist bumping. I think that it was red. So I'm going to guess a steal of 1 for
for Verreycken.
Team Verreycken.
Okay,
And
boys.
they're going to take a quick break here after the
Yeah.
fourth. So a little intermission while the boys get some water.
Yeah.
And we will pop over into the booth.
Cette nonchalance française, on adore.
You will have to translate that for me.
And,
Nice.
this French nonchalant, how would you say it in English?
Nonchalant. Yeah, the
nonchalant, yeah.
very like laissez-faire.
And then they said, I love it.
Yeah, yeah.
Or we love it, on
Yeah.
adore. All right. Yeah. Team Verreycken leading 2-0.
probably.
Probably. It's not confirmed yet, but I think we're betting on it. They're making it even more close. than,
Yeah, they're just bringing some drama into it. Was it?
Yeah.
Was it not? They're not going to tell us. They just kicked the stone away. But
Yeah.
it's been a very tactical match so far. Both teams just feeling the other one out, waiting for someone to make a
Yeah.
big mistake, but it's just not happening. So
No, the biggest mistake we've seen so far is Timo's misser, his takeout that just flew by. Remember,
Yep,
I think that
yep.
was the first end. But other than that, I think 2 very, very solid teams. They're really close and balanced here. I couldn't predict who's going to win, although Verreycken, they have the point lead. But then again, Team Verreycken is such a strong team.
Are they setting up for the stone already?
Oh, yeah.
I guess they.
But their friends and opponents are still walking back. But yeah, they're ready to play. So
Okay, I thought they were going to have a longer break, but I guess they're just. Well, I guess since they're going first, they have skip they don't have hammer. They can just go ahead and throw.
Yeah.
As long as at least somebody from the other team is there watching, so probably just going in to fill up their waters, come right back in. So Don starting us off here in the 5th. Team Verreycken leads 2-0 over Team Verreycken. And I really hope I'm pronouncing that right. I don't think it's Vergnaud. I think it's Verreycken. But
well, we can ask. We have a lot of French-speaking
if
people in chat.
any one of our
so,
French audience would like to
if
correct
you,
me.
So pronounce it your way, John.
Okay. Verreycken.
And then I'll say Vergnaud. And then type in John or Pim to kind of vote who's correct. And if we're both wrong, type
0.
Yeah, type how you pronounce it or type 0. Yeah.
That one carries into the house on the button.
Attends, Cédric.
Waiting for
3.
Sweeper to put on his love gloves.
Don't say that.
Oh, là.
French is the language of love, right? That's what I was told. So
So then what
then
is...
everything is romantic. I mean,
But I'm pretty sure they don't call it a love.
I'm pretty sure as well, yeah.
Stefan opting to leave the
wait,
redstone there
shoot
on the
devant,
button.
shoot devant.
Gonna try to build up something on the
Shoot
side.
devant. Allez, encore. Allez, encore, le plus possible. Merci.
Stefan wanted this
En
one
3.
as close as possible to the house. Now it's garden time
Fairly-
for them.
Yep. It was a fairly good job by the sweepers to get that down. It looked pretty slow. Got it fairly deep.
Mag veel curlen. Moet echt heel veel vallen nog. Curl.
I want this one to curl over. When it curls quite late. And is that
Yep.
going to get over enough? Ooh. Got fairly deep and being offset like that.
Yeah, interesting.
Potential double there, but Cedric going to leave it alone.
Yep.
Oh. Ouais. Choupe devant.
Shoop is a sweep.
Oh là là.
At least it's
That's how I would go with it.
Yeah.
That's what I would have guessed.
Whoa.
This one a little bit wide, a little bit
Ouais,
light.
17-7 entre les deux ogles.
2. 2, 3.
Looking for a higher center guard on this one. Another stone to protect these ones in the house.
Lijn is een tikje krap. Enkel snelheid. Oh, er zit veel rotatie op. 3, oké. Daan, had u klaar? Nee. Jawel. Daan, tikje. Oh.
it's a troll. Timo is such a troll.
He is. But that's a very nice stone there. Good position. Maybe a slight bit deeper than they would like, but
Yeah, it's like Dan, get ready. He was super ready. No, it's
No.
okay. He was relaxing. Yeah.
loves to do
Yeah,
that.
yeah. Oh man.
Ouais.
Gonna try to clear these off.
Ouais.
Start clearing out the middle.
Whoa.
This one
Wait,
curl
wait.
over a little bit more. Oh, a little late on that.
Putain.
And
Whoop,
there's another
There
one.
another one. We're gonna have so
So,
many Ferraris by the end of the season.
For French-speaking people in chat, we don't really
2,
know what
3.
all the words
Hij mag
mean
een
if
klein
there
tikje
are,
hoger liggen.
translators.
I know some of the dirty words.
Yeah.
I played for a baseball club in Brussels, and the 16-year-olds like to use nothing but dirty words for every other word, so I learned those pretty quick.
I feel like sometimes those are the first words you learn
Lijn.
in a new language.
Yes.
Hardlijn.
They weren't trying to teach me those words. It was just
Lijn is
that
oké.
I heard it so often, I kind of
Wissels
figured
als.
out what it meant.
Curl, curl, curl. Mooi. Curl. Curl.
Asking for the curl. Trying to get that over.
Oké.
There it goes.
Ah, ik moet
So very
oppassen.
nice.
Je blijft er heel lang recht gaan, dat is die kant.
Timo's saying it stays very straight on that side for a long time.
Yeah, 2 very good stones for Tuur here.
Yep. Let's see, on sheet B, they're in their intermission, so they finished the 4th. Team Luxembourg scored 2 in the 4th, so they lead that match 3-2 over Cologne.
Oh, interesting.
It's very tight
Interesting.
back and forth over there.
Ah, mais.
Yeah, this one's not going to curl over enough, so
Ah, tu les lâches pas pareil, il y en a une.
Een tikje minder. Ja. Allee. Ik vond zowel die van Tuur waren alle twee heel mooi aan een bezem gezet.
So Timo's saying that both stones from Tour were right on the broom, so wanting to make sure that he gets the broom in the right place. He's going to try to do it again.
En weer 50. Oh, dan wow. Laat hem stilvallen.
Want this one to slow down.
Curl!
Yeah, it's not curling that much.
Oké.
Just the curl right now.
Yeah, it's very late with the curl.
Yeah.
Ah, sorry jongens.
He says sorry, but it's not that bad of a stone.
I think it's just deeper than he wanted it. It sets up easier for a double. I think that's maybe the reason. It's like that a little bit higher to
Là.
make that double a little bit more tricky.
Tu mets ce que tu veux, mais tu la prends là.
Yeah, that's true.
And I think there's
rentre
even a
pas trop par là.
possibility of a triple if they hit this top one on the on the correct spot. There could be a triple there. You know, I've got my
Wait.
finger ready on the clicker, ready to hashtag this.
Ouais,
This
ouais,
has some
ouais,
speed.
ouais, ouais.
But it's going to over curl a bit. This is going to. They're going to peel off that top one, but
Again, just one.
just a little bit too much there. Maybe it was a little bit tight coming out of his hand.
Dommage pour l'équipe Verreycken, l'équipe Vergnaud.
Wissel. Die moet toch nog vallen? Curl!
Just gonna curl over. Is asking for help. That's very
Okay,
nice
mooi.
stone.
Excellent stone here. Important
blijven
guards.
Yep, that's exactly what he wanted the previous one to do, but hey, the previous one did its job. That one's doing it as well. A little bit higher, so make that a lot longer distance to run back to try to get any kind of double or triple. And now the question is, do you want to run a red back?
Normal.
They're looking at running this yellow, rather run one of their own stones back into the house. instead of
Ici.
another red.
Normal. Ah ouais, c'est là-bas, c'est là-bas. C'est dehors. Attends.
No, actually, that looks good.
Well, look at
Oh,
that.
look at
This
that.
this shot of the match right there.
There it
If
is.
this red one goes out,
I'm
Oh,
still clicking it.
yeah,
It's got
click that one.
potential. That
Is
is
er ligt
a
nog shot?
fantastic stone there from
Oh.
Jeremy.
yeah. Crazy one.
And it's
Dit
really
kan
hard
ook,
to
maar het is tricky,
fault it
hè?
for not getting out of the back because, well, it's back past the tee line. It's on the edge, of,
Yes.
back edge of the house, so it's not going to get any better. So, while technically not out, I think that's still a pretty good result for that shot.
Cleaner. Len is okay. Len. Oh, whistle. Curl.
Trying to get this one.
Yep, alle
curled
twee.
over.
Come on, jongens.
Drag this one in.
Curl.
Oh,
Nog.
We're watching-
Blijf maar gaan.
very good game. here.
Oké, hoe
What
vecht?
an answer to that previous stone.
14-8.
Oh nee, op 400 groot.
Now, the one good thing for Viry is they still have that yellow one up there on the blue that they could run back,
Faut pas qu'il puisse enlever celle-là. Là. Si on accroche l'autre,
and they
il
don't
enlève
even
celle-là,
really
puis on
have
se retrouve
to
avec,
hammer it.
No, but
avec, deux, trois
Verreycken
rouges
playing
dedans, là.
so strong in this sense.
Yeah.
They were nailing the guards previously.
Sinon, on
and
peut essayer tout de suite
Jeremy
ça. Hein,
was
c'est
able to
jaune,
throw a very
jaune
good
rouge.
stone, but then this is their reply. Up, back in
On peut
control.
même accrocher l'autre avec. Hein. Si on fait ça, et qu'en plus avec notre jaune, elle vient par là, on n'est pas... faut venir ici, quoi. Si, ouais, ça se fait, ça. On peut essayer ça, de toute façon. Ouais.
And now we have some thinking time.
Yeah, lots to think about here on this one.
Non, mais après, même si on la prend un peu plus de ce côté, et si après elle va, elle va prendre le point sur l'autre ici, c'est tir normal. Normal, comme ça, là. De toute façon...
He is looking at the possibility of taking out this red and having that yellow
Peut
roll
emmerder.
over to the left and
Ouais, comme ça.
being undercover. So
On va essayer jaune-rouge, là. Ouais, un tir normal, ouais. Jaune-rouge, ouais.
starting to
petit
see
peu
the
sur
action heat
l'extérieur.
up. I love this.
Yeah,
Un
yeah.
tout petit peu.
Still a close game.
Yep.
2-point lead is not that much. And this could be one of those ends where they could score 2 on their hammer, tying the game. We are not there yet, of course. First, they have to throw
Wait,
a very good
wait.
takeout.
Ouais.
Need this to hit
Whoa,
off side of the
whoa!
nose. Gets the tap, but it just over curled a little bit, so the shooter rolls out, and the shot stone doesn't move very far, but it is out from cover. Really good effort there from Stefan.
Yeah, nice try.
That's not an easy shot, no matter how much you look at the angles and say, I need to do this and that. So
Veel ruimte.
looking to play the draw here, get behind the guards.
Kijk. Dan. Hard.
Need this to get around. Oh, it just ticks it.
Taps.
They're going to try to sweep this window.
Ja,
loose
die
by
zit
the
een beetje naar
house,
buiten en
but-
die vertraagt helemaal. Ook.
Said that was a little bit outside where it slowed down a bit, so opportunity here for Stefan to get in there for one.
Yeah, and it's just one. But it's an important one. This is such a close game, and the quality of curling is real high.
This is the
I'm
very
impressed.
yep. Needs to get just almost biting the forefoot, boarding the red.
Et assurez deux.
Ah, bonsoir, Lenny.
Bonsoir.
Another supporter
Oh,
for
oh,
Team
il met la tête.
Verreycken.
Yeah, you have the backing. It's not bad if it's a bit too hard. They are actually aiming for that kind of small
Yeah,
tap
it
just
looks
to be
like,
sure.
yep. That's
And
going to
this
be right on it.
works. Nice. 1 point, Stefan, and his teammates
Team
1
Ver-
point.
yeah.
Really.
Team Verreycken on the board, get their first point of the evening, first point of the match. A well played end,
Par
really
contre, son
exciting
pas
back
les
and
vitesses,
forth.
comme
Good
dit,
shots
la
there.
première,
Got
elle est,
some good clicks.
Elle est,
Very hard to predict who's going to win this game here. So close, and
Yeah, this is what we expected. We expected both of these teams to bring their A games, put
Yeah.
up a good match, and they really are.
they're not disappointing us.
no.
They're really
Yes,
true
Lenny,
defense.
that was a really good stone. It seems kind of easy because it's out in the open, but you'd be amazed at how many people miss those. That was a very good stone there from Stefan. They needed that point. They need to get on the board. They're running out of ends. So we're heading into the 6th. Team Verreycken leads Team Verreycken 2-1. Really exciting stuff. Not a high-scoring game, but it's excellent curling from both teams.
Yep. Opening with a center guard, I think.
attendre qu'elle revienne là, parce qu'elle est encore vers l'extérieur. Ouais, de toute façon on peut pas la prendre parce que je pense qu'elle va mordre. Je pense que ça va faire 4 ça.
You know how Bram was asking for closed captioning? We might need to get an auto translator for us. I love it. I mean, I love having the foreign teams, but I feel bad that my Americanness prevents me from learning too many new languages.
Yeah.
But we're happy to have you guys all in here with the comments.
Yeah, super. Lots of French fans
Yep,
watching the
hard.
stream.
I think I understand paniquer.
Yeah.
Alle twee!
Is this one going to curl over too much? Catches the yellow. Is it going to have enough to get it out? Timo's sweeping it to make sure. And does get it out of the house.
Nice sweeping there.
And
We always
ooh,
like
it
to see
actually
good
get on
sweeping.
the sideline.
Combinatie van dit en dit.
Stefan says no, so it's staying out there, but that is essentially a useless stone. It is essentially out of play.
Yeah, you're not gonna build your whole strategy around that stone.
You'd have to freeze 2 stones up against it to get back into the house. I think it's dead. Also, it's behind the T line.
Rien. Maintenant. Allez, jusqu'à la ligne. Jusqu'au centre. Allez, encore.
Encouraging the guys to get it onto the center,
Merci.
and it does.
6.
I do like, I've noticed Stefan, like, what the sweepers have done some good sweeping. He always says merci.
Yep.
He always thanks them.
Appreciating hard work.
Lijn is mooi.
Ah, thank you, Ed. Thank you for the translation. The skip is starting to panic. He's sweating, but it's as a joke.
Yeah.
14.
This one's a bit on the heavy side. Is that going to stop? Okay, John's wrong.
Okay.
It's not that. Well, I guess it's a little heavy. It's on the heavy side is what I said. So technically correct is the best kind of correct.
Là,
I didn't say it was going through the house. I
moi,
just
un
said
peu
it
moins
was a
même.
little heavy.
Juste là. Allez, tout le long, tout le long, tout le long. Allez, 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 encore, 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 encore,
Oh,
encore,
this is a
encore.
miss.
No.
Oh no, it has the speed. It has the
Hashtag-
weight. Yeah,
Hashtag Pim is wrong.
they were a bit afraid that it might overcurl. And it looked like
Yeah,
it
yeah,
was
it really
overcurling,
did.
but
Yeah.
luckily it had the speed.
Ik zou met 10 doen, ja.
I'm gonna credit the sweepers with holding the line.
Yeah, yeah, this is.
Timo just looking to keep the front of the house clean.
Yep.
He'll
Hard.
gladly take one, I think,
Oh,
in this
Lina.
end.
yep. Oh, cleanen, cleanen. Kijken voor de rol. Ik denk dat hij iets nodig heeft. Yep, yep, yep.
Make
Okay.
sure this one rolls as far to the
Scene
side as
in.
possible. Good stone there from Tur.
You're playing very solid this game,
Yep.
and he's panicking.
3, 2,
A little
3.
disappointed Tur didn't bring his fans. You know, the Goat
Yeah.
fan club, those guys were. But, you know, they're probably getting ready for the big Kaveh Mekalif match tonight. It's a Saturday night. They're young guys who would be. I don't think they'd be sitting and watching Tur play curling when they could be pre-gaming.
wait. Oh!
Gewoon
A
op
little
heel.
A little bit light on that.
8. Als je hem liever met 10 pakt, mag ook. Maar
Timo just wants this one peel off the guard.
oké.
They don't want to leave anything remotely usable out there.
Yep. Cleanen, cleanen. Yep, yep. Yep. Hard. 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 Rollen wat je kunt. Viel was beter. Oh.
A little bit tight, but they do get some roll out to the side and get rid of the.
Yeah, mission
Get rid of the
complete
guard.
there.
But now you have a stacked guards over there that they could potentially that Team Verreycken could potentially use.
3.
Timo giving some feedback.
Wait. Wait. Encore. Whoa!
Yeah, Stefan opting to set a guard over in the middle.
Kan dat? Ik zou hem zo wegpielen gewoon.
I think Timo started puberty
Welk?
right here during the match. Don't let the beard fool you. He's really only 14 years old.
Yeah.
Nee, maar dat snap ik. Nee, voor hetzelfde geld doen we dat, hè. Hup. Naar binnen. En allee, dit is nutteloos voor ons, hè. Dus zelfs al ligt je zo, hier, dan heb ik nog liever. Dus ik zou altijd zo komen.
So Timo explaining that they'd rather have the stones.
Yep.
If I get this right, he'd rather have the stone sitting there with the red, or as he said, it's useless if it's sitting there with the other reds.
Yeah, he says the red ones are useless for us, so I think he just mind losing those red ones.
Yep, hard. Oh, yep.
Caught it hard, but not a problem. I think they were looking that if it could catch it at the right angle, they could run that shooter into the house, but still okay. Gets rid of the yellow.
3. 3. Pareil. Cédric. Cédric.
Want to drag
Whoa!
this one down as
Whoa!
deep as they can.
Putting it back where it was.
Seems like Jeremy's saying he kind of pulled back on his release, maybe took some of the speed out of
Allemaal
it.
dit.
That would be my guess just
Nee.
from the hand gesture
Ik was
and
dat pas van plan met uw eerste steen.
facial expression.
Dus altijd dit kunnen proberen ook, hè. Dus voor hetzelfde geld zitten ertussen en dwarrelde nog door.
Oh, wow. Just seeing over on sheet B, Cologne put up 5 in the 5th to take a 7-3
Okay.
lead over Luxembourg over there.
5, that's huge.
Zo
Yeah,
dan.
that's they were going back and forth trading 1s and 2s, and then now it's a big 5.
Ga je
Oh,
horen
ja.
bij hen.
Nice.
Ja.
So that's Cologne scoring the 5.
Yes, that
Single
was
puur
Cologne.
spelen of er al
Cologne
achter
scored
komen.
5,
Ik
so
was
they
eigenlijk
lead
pas van plan met Jeroen zijn stenen om erachter te komen.
Team Luxembourg 7-3.
U kunt ook op die voorste rode. En dan is er veel weg. Is dat dan die 6? Ja. Je zit normaal gezien mooi op lijn, hè? Dat kan. Zullen we zien hoe dat eindigt hierna.
So if I understand it right, he's going to try to just move all of those stones out of the way? Or is he only going for yellow?
I'm not sure.
Whoa, 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 whoa,
One of us
whoa,
has to be paying attention.
Whoa!
I think with that weight, he's trying to move them all out of the way.
Sorry.
Yeah, gets rid of 2 of them.
Vincent, mais on va rejouer une garde.
But yeah, he really wants to leave it open.
Écoute, on joue le gars, après, là, on être pas là.
Non mais
Just a little
une
bit
garde,
outside on that.
Si on fait ici, je suis pas sûr qu'il y a de se cacher derrière.
en tout cas pas forcément sur le centre, mais ici, on peut venir ici. Après si on nous mordre un peu là c'est bien. Si on mord un peu ici. Là. Mais il faut pas que... Ça. Donc 3 ou 4. Après si...
Là, on l'attaque direct. Mais là, c'est que si on se met là,
Some
et
thinking
qu'il-
time needed here to
Là, il
figure
va
out
prendre le
what's
point et
the
après,
best plan. I think putting something
On
behind
va jouer ça
the
là.
corner guard
Sinon,
could work.
en
I mean,
4.
they don't have the hammer, so they need to find a place where they can
tire
take
derrière.
away a stone,
Ici,
defend
Ouais.
it.
Yep.
bon, après qu'on fasse ça ou au centre, c'est pareil.
Comme ça.
Guess they're discussing like the miss too. If it's short, then it still leaves them a little bit of a guard there by the red or by the blue. But I think they want to get behind,
Quatre.
probably just
Quatre.
biting in the 8 foot.
Ouais. Non, un peu sur sa gauche. Si c'est un peu plus long, on ira derrière.
Not really curling for them.
No, indeed.
Tire là. Tire là.
So,
Tire là.
does this leave a hit and roll for Verreycken now?
I believe it does.
Yeah.
10.
And And that's probably the worst case scenario for Team Verreycken is that that hit and roll. If they make this, then
Yeah, they
it's going to be difficult for them to force one.
Whoa, 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 whoa. Curl.
This one needing to curl a little bit more to make sure it holds in the
9-1
house.
maar. 9-9 maar. Ja.
Unfortunately, just a little bit outside, so that one rolls out clear. So, opportunity for
Ah ouais.
Stefan to
On va essayer ça.
put something behind the guard, either try to steal
Ouais,
one
c'est
or
trop-
force
c'est trop,
one.
ouais. C'est trop, ouais, comme ça.
Taking a lot less ice for this stone because it just hasn't been curling for them.
6. 6 derrière la rouge ce coup-ci là.
And I'm always curious how the skips react the first time they get mic'd up, but it hasn't seemed to bother Stefan at all.
no. Well, with curling over 12 years, they have some experience and some confidence, I guess.
So it's going to be well clear of the guard, but is that going to
Feels
curl
heavy.
over enough?
Aïe 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 aïe.
Ay, 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 that's what he said. This is definitely too heavy.
Sits in the back of the house, but if you're Team Verreycken, what do you do? Do you...
Willen we het inpakken? Staan we 2 voor met nog 2 ins te gaan? Dit mag ook van mij. Ik zou hem dan gewoon met een 10 doen. Blijven we liggen? Oké, 10. Je
Timo
ziet hem
asking
volledig, hè?
the same question. Do we want to take the end or do we want to keep the hammer? I think as long as they get this yellow out, I think they're okay with either result.
Yeah, I think so too. I mean, even the 2-point lead is
Clean
quite
up.
nice.
And the way,
Whoa.
yeah, the way these ends have been playing.
Clean up.
it's-
Whoa, whoa, whoa. Curl. Zo stevig gezet allemaal. Kom on.
Oof,
Yeah.
catches it, gets rid of it, and yet another blank end. Oh, the big fat 0. Team Verreycken, though, keeps the hammer.
Yeah, Timo mentioning that his team is giving some active releases, and maybe therefore it curls less than he expects. But they have was it a blank end? Yeah.
That was a blank end,
Yeah.
so we go into the 7th end. 2-1 for Team Verreycken over Team Verreycken. Really technical match, back and forth, very tactical. I think Timo would have preferred taking the single point there than the blank, but so they could have the hammer, potentially have the hammer in the last end. But nothing saying they can't
Dude.
blank this end too. Cedric going to start us off in the 7th end here.
Opening with the obvious center.
Wait.
guard.
Allez, wow. Faut qu'elle s'arrête le plus tôt possible, là, sinon ça va faire une garde pour elle. Allez serré, regarde, ça fait une garde.
Quite light, does get over the hog
oui.
line.
Mais enfin,
Yeah, Stefan didn't want to
on va faire une garde pour nous, pas
give
pour eux.
Verreycken a corner guard.
6.
But yeah. Timo immediately saying, hey, let's get in behind here. So Don, come into the house.
Lijn is mooi. Tuur eerst. Lijn ziet er mooi uit, maar tuur eerst. Stopt hem nog.
feels.
Ah, dan zou ik hem
maybe a
misschien
bit
zelfs
heavy.
doortrekken. (13-9).
Just a little bit heavy. Gets into the back of the house. I think deep enough not to be any kind of help for Team Verreycken, but you never know. You really don't like backing back there if you're Team Verreycken.
Nope.
Ça me paraît plus. Ah ouais, ça rentre. Ouais, 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 ouais. Non, non, ça rentre de toute façon. Ah putain.
Kind
Well,
of
on aurait dû
exposed.
attirer plus tôt.
There's another swear jar.
Yeah.
Maybe I should start clicking these and just make like one long swear jar video at the end of the season.
11.
That would be very.
Blijft hem
funny.
hangen. Gaan we naar hier. Clean up. Yep. Yep. Hard. 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 Blijven gaan, blijven gaan, blijven gaan.
Catches it. Does that enough to get it out? Timo's sweeping as hard as he
Ja,
can.
dat was,
Love the skip sweeping.
12-6.
He does get it out of the house, or maybe just slightly biting.
Yeah, it's hard to tell, but I'm guessing it's out of the house.
Just because I said it doesn't mean it's wrong.
Well,
Although I did say it was out. So you're agreeing with me. Never
Yeah,
mind.
yeah.
I thought you were saying the opposite. I will say pace of play has slowed down a little bit. It's not crawled, but it's compared to how the first few ends went by so fast. It feels like they're now taking a little bit more time to think
Yeah,
about
yeah.
things. It's really become a chess match.
Rien. Rien, 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 rien.
Piel. Ga juist
Ja.
moeten oppassen, dat is een kantje dan naar buiten. Maar als ik hem zo pak. Deze kan ook.
both teams always go for a setup that doesn't leave opportunities to score a big house. So very much in control here.
Yep.
Yep. Oh. Dat is mooi. 8,5. Wauw, ze vallen echt naar buiten toe af.
Now Stefan is thinking, okay, what do I do right now? I think just putting something behind the yellow guard is the obvious choice.
Même là.
Yeah.
Yeah, if you're Stefan, what do you do in this
You eat.
situation? Seventh end, you're down one. You don't have the hammer.
Yeah, you don't have.
You don't really want to give up a big end or
Yeah.
even more than one to Team Verreycken.
Thing is, even if you score one, you're
Whoa, whoa.
going 2-2 into the last end where Verreycken has the hammer.
Whoa.
So
Yeah.
basically, it's better to try and look for options to score
Hey,
two
c'est
and
quoi
then have
vitesse?
a point leads.
Ouais.
Yeah.
Ouais, 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 ouais.
Feels
Oh,
a bit
oh,
heavy,
oh.
so they're going to try to get this one onto that red in the back.
Là, vous annoncez pas, les
This
gars,
could be very
j'entends rien.
nice. Yeah, this
Yeah,
could
sure.
work for Firi.
J'entends pas les annonces.
Yeah. A little bit of space there, but there's not necessarily a whole lot of room to...
Dat curlt niet genoeg om hier iets mee te doen. Ik zou hem eventueel eerst wegpakken. Ja.
Yep. Timo's
Acht.
saying that there's not much curl to do anything with that yellow one, so...
Yeah, they don't need that guard.
Trying to get rid of the guard.
Yep. Yep. Oké, oké. 8 seconden.
Peels off the guard. Shooter goes out as well. Good stone there from Tuur.
Very solid game there from the Tour man.
Our hashtag GOAT.
Too bad his friends aren't here to see it.
Normal.
Well, maybe they'll watch on the replay.
Ouais, ouais, ouais. Ouais, tout le long. Allez, encore.
Immediately on the
Encore,
call for sweeping.
oh.
They're gonna catch the one in the
Think so?
back.
Oh,
Just a small tick.
Gewoon
still in
proberen.
the house.
Ja. Misschien kan het kwaad zo gewoon de nose doen met een rustig steentje. Zitten we er schuin op? Doen we dat. Ik zou eventueel zo komen. Die kant valt normaal gezien niet zoveel. Zo erover gaan is wel moeilijk.
Stel dat we hier raken, dan gaat hij eigenlijk
yeah. I think if Fury
Ja.
would end up
Zoiets
losing this
met hek?
game, they have played so good, but it's these kind of very minor misses that that makes a difference. I think.
Yeah. No matter what happens in this match, they have nothing to hang their heads about. But
No.
yeah, you're just missing these a little bit here, a little
Heck.
bit there. But you have it. You're
Gewoon de
against
nose
a
is
team
goed.
that's preparing for, has been training for months for
Ja, als je nose hebt, dan liggen wij
the
gefrozen op hun.
Europeans. They started
Moest
earlier
zijn
in
dat
the
we toch een
summer.
tikje overcurlen, kan die gele er eventueel uit en liggen we met 3. Dat is
Timo looking for an angle to try to maybe score multiple points here. Could potentially force, well, not force handshakes, but put them in a position to get the match over early.
Yep. Oh.
Broadweight.
Trying to get this to curl over. It's just not going to get there.
Sorry.
Moves the
Godverdomme.
And
Red out of
that's
the back.
where
Ja, als hem
they are.
echt boord is, mogen we rap iets doen.
Yep, gets rid of the red in the back and yellow stays shot. However, there are those two reds on the side and that yellow is sitting out in the open in a position you just don't really want to defend. You just really don't want to defend anything that far behind the T line.
No. And how scary are those two redstones? I mean, Verreycken has hammer, so if you have just one stone in the house openly exposed, they can end up in a situation where Verreycken could take it out and score 3 points. So
Hein?
you might want to put the guard and then try to do
Huh?
another build-up, but with only 3 more stones to play, maybe that's late to start a whole new build-up. So,
Yep.
but then again, the damage control is.
Si on vient là,
You need
il
points
a,
at
il a
this
le double,
stage.
faisable, c'est
Yeah.
faisable. C'est
He's
ça,
looking-
ou alors c'est venir ici là.
He was looking at phrasing against one of those reds in the back, trying to lock in one of the yellows, but
Look.
he's also
Huh?
looking at.
C'est ça, ou alors tu fais ça là.
Not an easy
Easy
choice.
one. No, it's not just like what you do with this stone. It's basically what's the plan for this
veux
end,
venir là?
and also in prep for the next end. So you have to kind of try and plot the whole
Me
way
déverte quoi.
Yeah, yeah.
to the finish here.
Ah, il faut que tu restes dans le blanc quoi. C'est de venir là alors.
Well, while they're discussing over on
Il
sheet
faut sur
B,
celle-là là.
Cologne scored 1 in the 6th, so they now lead 8-3 over Luxembourg. That match is in the 7th end.
Ooh. Alex won't be happy about that one. Can
Ouais, ouais,
Viri
ouais, ouais,
fight
ouais, ouais,
back?
ouais, 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 ouais. Tout le long, tout le long. Allez, encore, encore, encore,
Want
encore,
this to freeze
encore.
against that red.
Allez, encore, allez, encore. Oh. Ouais, non, non, ouais, 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 ouais.
Freeze.
Allez, encore, encore, encore,
Some of that
encore,
needs to get
encore.
back
Allez,
there.
colle, 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 colle,
beautiful,
encore, encore,
beautiful.
encore, 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 encore.
Fantastic stone.
Yeah, excellent. This,
Good sweeping.
if you don't know curling, this seems like a very
Yeah.
kind of boring shot, but people
That
who
is
know what's happening
Appeal?
and who understand curling, they can really appreciate these kind of stones.
Yeah.
Ik denk het is dat of zien dat we tik-tik doen, maar het probleem is dat je dan 2 hebt dat beter dat deze ligt. Dus. Ça va. Margin is dat we een tikje naar binnen zitten, anders rolt hem weg. Hè.
Looking to possibly
Zoiets.
get rid of both yellows here.
Gewoon
and
8
one of the
seconden. Hè.
reds. I think this one's going to have some good weight behind it.
8. Normaal gezien als het op de nose is, dan is minstens 1 gele weg.
Yeah, this looks okay for Viri. I mean, they're putting some pressure on Team 1 the team again.
Yeah. Team Verreycken having to throw a takeout here instead of trying to split the house, so
Oké.
does get rid of the one yellow.
Yeah, the yellow is losing its backing, so now the yellow is kind of less protected.
Red, I believe, is lying shot.
Il faut revenir,
Yes.
même si on garde le contre, on la met là. Et nous,
Yeah, you
nous,
could
on reste-
tap and roll here.
si on tire, on fait un carreau là. Si nous enlève les deux, on est mort quoi. Il faut qu'on arrive à.
Les deux, c'est là.
So Stefan was saying, I think
nous, on
if they
sera
score
là.
2, we're dead, so they have to try and avoid Team Verreycken from scoring 2.
Allez, on va essayer de faire ça comme ça.
Yeah, in a match like this, going into
Ouais.
the last end with
Moi, j'étais arrivé, ouais.
down 3 with the hammer, that's not an easy,
No.
not as easy as it sounds. I mean, so looking to try to minimize
Ouais,
it,
mais
if not
c'est
score
juste
their
on se
own.
colle, mais par contre, il faut quand même la pousser un peu. Il faut qu'on reprenne le point avec celle-là. Faut pas s'arrêter avant. Faut juste quand même la pousser. Si celle-là reprend pas le point dessus, c'est. Vas-y, remets-moi le balai. Là. Serre un tout petit peu. Euh, 8. La même vitesse que ce qu'il vient de faire. Ouais, sur la rouge. Ouais.
Looks like it's on a good line.
no,
No, a
no,
little
no,
bit
no.
outside.
Oh, no.
No.
Oh no.
Taps
is-
away the yellow.
Ah là là.
Oh no. Oh la la is correct.
Gewoon dit.
Viri is starting to crack.
10.
Just going to try to take this yellow one out.
Yeah.
Sit 3. Not too much to think about here.
Lina. Yep. Yep. Lina. Lina. Curl. Curl. Oké.
Oof. And this is so
Ah,
hard
it's
for Viri.
negative.
This is so hard for Viri to get
Même balai.
a result here.
Yeah, they kind of have to corner freeze against that middle red one. And then hope that Team Verreycken misses.
On essaie. On va en mieux réussi. Ouais, on essaie de se poser sur la rouge là.
Moving the broom a little bit more to the side.
This has
Assurez
to
la
be
vitesse. Ouais. Ouais. Ouais.
Make sure it
reasonably
has the
stone.
speed. Oh, this looks a lot lighter than the previous one.
Oh yeah.
Is that going to get down? Oh, it's going to be light and outside. Oh,
Oh no. It was a very good attempt. I think that the weight seemed fine, but it started to curl. And now we're sitting third shot, so Verreycken scoring 3 so far, or 2 so far, and they could add a third one with an open draw.
Lijn is goed. Oké. Enkel snelheid.
just want to make sure this one gets in there.
Kijken jongens,
Full white is
kijken.
enough.
This is
Very,
Ik zeg gewoon
very nice
kijken.
play.
Dat is niet stress.
no stress, 3 points for Verreycken
Ah, omdat
in the 7th end. Now they suddenly have a big score lead. Like
Yeah,
was
yeah. It's a very tight match, and now it's 5-1 in favor of Team Verreycken.
yeah.
And, you know, Team Verreycken has the hammer, but they are going to need to make every shot. They're going to need to put some pressure on Team Verreycken. Hope that they get tired, lose some focus.
Yeah, it could be that they might try something with the first couple of stones, and as soon as they see, okay, it's not gonna work, they might shake hands during the end. But I think that 7th end was where Fury eventually cracked, made some minor mistakes, but yeah, as soon as
als iemand veegt is, stuur het.
you give Verreycken a chance, they would take the 3 points.
In doorhouden, want hij gaat tikje over curlen. 14-10.
Just a little over curl, but not a bad starting stone. Excuse me. Yeah.
Yeah, Verreycken now putting stones in the house, kind of teasing Fury to take him out. Lenny says it's not finished, and that is true.
You're right. You play till the end. Play to the last stone.
Rien. Ah, Jérémy.
Setting up third guard.
4.
The guard that's protecting a potential scoring house. I don't know if that's correct English, probably not.
No. Those words were
That is
English,
good.
yes, but in that order.
In that order.
Oké, stuur eerst. Len, er tegen dan. Len.
Seems like it might be a little bit heavy. Yeah, that's gonna tap over.
Okay. Ik had hem vroeger moeten
Goes
pakken.
up
Sorry.
against. Should have picked that up earlier, Timo said, but it's a tempting double there,
3.
but not going for it yet.
3.
Yeah, when you need to score a lot, it seems counterintuitive to put
Hey,
stones
shoot!
in front of the
Shoot!
house, but you
Shoot!
need to build a protection to get behind.
Yeah, they need for 4 points. And that's a lot.
Oui, oui, oui! Encore, 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 encore!
Putting some corner guards.
Normally like those a little bit deeper to be useful to play into the house, but
Voorkeur. Keur.
they're just going to try to use them as they can. Jeroen or Timo yawning. I guess he's ready for bed. This is their second match in a row. No breaks between sessions or small break between sessions.
Len.
They've played Thursday.
Oké. Hij gaat overcurlen. Doe maar in het huis. Yep.
Now Saturday, and they'll play tomorrow.
Yeah.
This is part of their training for the Europeans, where they'll be playing at least one match every day and a couple of days
Curl
with
zelfs. Curl nu.
multiple matches.
Curl.
Yeah, putting
Okay.
just stones in a house.
Dat al het tikje naar binnen bij alles.
It's talking loud enough to be heard on. It's either the ice camera, or the ice microphone, or Stefan's microphone. Looking for a freeze, I think, up against
Whoa.
these Reds.
Whip!
Maybe a slight little tap and roll.
Wow! Whip! Suis la jaune après. La jaune. Vas-y, allez, encore.
This is a nice result.
Very good
This is a
result
nice
there.
result.
Yep.
And Timo immediately seeing, okay, I'm not going to allow this.
Let's
this
get rid of this guard. Yep. Start forcing them to cover things back up.
Ho. Curl.
Was that Santa Claus?
Yeah, that was definitely Santa Claus.
Yep, that one a little
Finding-
wide.
Finding the gap there.
Just a little bit of a tick on that red. And now Stefan has to decide, is the double worth it? Can he bury the shooter if he goes for this double? And I'm not sure he can. It looks like it's about, that top red is level with that top yellow, so I don't think he'd really be able to hide it.
Soit ça.
So looks like they're going to try to
Jeez.
freeze up against those reds, or let's see if that's the takeout.
Yeah, if you're nicely frozen up against the reds, then if you throw down a hard stone afterwards,
Ouais, vitesse.
that could work.
Whip.
Just for speed. I'm trying to hold the line, make sure it doesn't
Whoa.
over curl.
Wait.
Nice.
All right, not a bad stone there. Good results.
Something they can use. The potential is still there. And
Mag een klein beetje minder zijn. Ja.
Verreycken still in the cleaning business.
Shiori wanted to get some camera time. Popping over onto the ice.
Line. Oké.
Peels off that top guard. Shooter rolls away.
Ja. Was rustig
Rolls
los.
indeed.
That's all they care about doing. Just keeping things clean. Forcing Stefan to decide, am I going to guard what I have, or am I going to try to put something else in there? where is he going to put it?
Cinq, six.
I think on sheet B, I think Köln is taking the win over Luxembourg. They have another steal.
Another steal of 1 makes it 9-3 as they head into the 8th
Wait,
end.
wait. Wait. Allez, allez, à fond. Encore. Allez, encore. Allez, encore.
Oh,
Allez,
nice.
encore. Cédric, un peu vers toi, s'il te plaît.
Oh. Hoping to get that a little bit deeper, but nice sweeping there though. Can't blame the sweepers. They
Ook
did
liggen slecht, hè.
everything they
Ja,
could.
ik denk dat dat het leukste is.
Yeah, they
Ja,
did a
ze hebben
good
meerdere
job, just
stenen
curled
nodig.
over.
Maar ik denk
Forcing
één
a
ertoe dat ik
little
op de
too
deze
much.
zal spelen, die 4 gaat hier blijven zitten. Die krijgt bijna niet naar daar weg. En die 5 die gaat misschien dat doen. Ja,
Timo reckoning that if they try
Ja,
to play those
goed.
away,
ja.
that top yellow might end up ricocheting off the left yellow and into the middle.
Ik bedoel,
The
die 4
right
gaat
yellow
waarschijnlijk
would
hier
kinda not
blijven
go very
liggen.
far.
En die 5 is ook niet weg. Dan heb ik juist een 3. Ja.
Team Verreycken not really worried about winning this end, just making sure that there's not a big
Ja,
steal.
ik ben geneigd om hem wel zo te nemen.
Oh, it's not even a steal. It's a big score. So
10. Klein tikje meer. 10. 10. Yup, hard.
wow, very nice stone there. Kind of squeezes through, but still gets rid of that yellow on the side. Keeps their reds in play. I think he was hoping for a little bit more of a jam on the red, but can't really complain about how things are sitting. And actually, if you look at it, where that shooter ended up, it's going to make it very difficult to get rid of all of those reds.
Yeah, Stefan looking at angles here, like, is there a way I can get those shot stones cleared out, leaving my yellow stones? But it's so hard to find those angles.
Là. Fond. Ouais, joue là. Joue là, hack. Un petit. Fond, mais pas moins, quoi.
I heard hack, so don't want too much weight on this.
No.
Just enough to kind of move that red one a little bit out there.
Whoa. Wait. Allez, tout long.
That's
Allez,
good. They need to sweep the whole line.
encore.
Not heavy
Encore.
enough.
No. Clearly not hack weight. Timo looking at his options here.
Dus dat of beginnen afdekken, denk ik. Ik zou hem zo pakken. We hebben nog 2 stenen, hè?
Oh, I see an X up on the scoreboard on sheet B, so Handshakes have been given. Cologne winning that match 9-3 over Team Luxembourg. Or Luxembourg 2.
Kaart kan ook. Maar als hem 2 goede stenen doet.
I think it's a
Het ding is, hij kan hierop spelen dat dit beweegt en dat hem hier met die 4 hier ligt. En dan ligt er hier maar 1 en enkele. Speel maar Piel.
We are gonna see a
Op de
peel here.
neus of een tikje daar aan de zijkant.
lots of stones moving. My old Twitch friends who would have loved watching this, they were always, whenever we were on Twitch, they were always looking
Als we
for
tikje
like,
aan
the
de
big
binnenkant
weights.
zitten is ook niet het ergste, hè.
These are the spectacular stones, peel weights. A lot of things will move.
Oh. Yep. Oh. Curl. Mooi.
Well, clear some things out. I think he might have been a little bit wide there, trying to get it on that top one, but still moved a couple yellows out of the way. But now still Stefan doing some thinking. What are they going to do? What can they do to... what can they do to score? What can they do to get some of these reds out of there?
C'est celle-là ici. Celle-là, faut
Yeah,
pas
what's the
pousser
situation in the
tout ça,
house?
Pour avoir un maximum de comptes, quoi. Ouais, mais
And we see
ça,
Polen
c'est
and
déjà là,
Luxembourg
ça
walking
rend
back,
le truc difficile. De toute façon, là,
Coming
Yeah.
inside.
coming inside. A victory for Kek Polen, winning their game
là,
here.
ça va pas couper les comptes des masses.
Ouais, je vois ce que tu veux dire.
En vitesse hack, après, faut être
Yeah,
sûr de-
whatever happened during their
De toute façon, il aura
intermission
juste à en
seemed to
tirer
be
une un peu fort et puis...
seemed to work for Cologne.
Yeah.
Got their mojo going, scored a big
on va
five
pas
house,
tergiverser
and from
trop
there
longtemps
just
parce que de
cruise
toute
on
façon,
into the finish.
Comme on dirait, le cochon est dans le maïs.
Ouais, je dirais que comme ça, tu vois, en vitesse hack.
Ouais, mais un peu plus déballé. Hein. Faut que je la prenne, faut que je la prenne là, quoi, en gros. Là. Faut que je la prenne ici, donc... ouais, ça.
All right, think they've made a decision here. Is there a way to take out some red stones? I mean, I think if you hit the stone Shiromi is pointing at on the inside, you can do double takeout and
If you go to the split screen,
Si on marque
I
4, je
think
vous
we
paye le
can
reste au
see
soir.
there's a double there.
Ouais,
Maybe
c'est
that's
ça.
what they're
Double
looking
is
at
there.
doing.
I think that's the plan. I think that is the plan.
And if it hits it right, that yellow shooter could stay underneath.
Peut-être un
and
peu plus. Par là, je veux dire. Par là.
And definitely the yellow shooter will stay. Needs to stay.
Whip. Whoa. Wait.
This
You
could
need to
work. This
catch
could
it.
work. Oh, beautiful.
Oh, beautiful stone. Moves it. But is that far enough?
Bon, maintenant.
I think they're sliding 2. Yep. Yeah, you can see that top yellow, the far rightmost yellow is touching the blue, and the red in the back is
Ja,
still
je
fully
zit juist
white,
met een
so-
deze.
Team Team Verreycken just needs to
Ik
clear
denk
out.
dat je hier niks mee mis kunt doen met een dia.
Yeah, just take out some yellow stones. I mean, the only way for Curdy to get back in the game is to score
Als je
4
hem te
points.
schuin raakt, gaat hem gewoon door dat gat hier.
Yep, and with only one stone
Oké,
left,
Peel.
there's no way to get that extra. So as soon as the stone goes out, matches.
Yeah, peel waits, just
Over.
knock as many stones as possible out of the house, but then it's just a matter of looking where you want to hit.
Yep. Yep.
Most important thing is
Yep.
that yellow gets out.
Hard. Hard. Hard.
Oh, it jams.
It jams, and this is very unfortunate because
Yeah.
now yellow is sitting 3 and they have the hammer and they can score 4 and
Oh
tie
wow!
the game.
What a comeback this
What
would
a comeback! And you see Timo, he's like, "Oh my God, this is the worst possible situation right there.
be. Oh yeah.
This is absolute horrific. If you're Verreycken and you see this happening,
Wow.
and this is not the hardest stone for Vergnaud to make it. I
It's
mean,
just
Hier
a
alles
draw
wat je
to
maar
the
zijkant raakt,
A-foot.
kun je ook niet veel fout doen. Wel, de mis is...
Forgot the.
I've never expected this to happen.
No, this was not in the playbook. And I really thought after the seventh end that they might have shaken
Yeah,
hands, but
I mean,
hey, more.
this is why you don't shake hands, and I think the Vrij fans will be very excited. Very.
I think so. We're and we, as broadcasters, this is what we wanted, coming down to the last
Oh, yeah.
stone.
And it's not a hard stone. It's also not an easy stone. The pressure is very high. I mean,
Yeah.
scoring 3 is nice, but it's not enough. You have to make this stone. I mean,
Yeah.
otherwise it's still a loss. Weight has to
Allez, à
be
vous de jouer.
absolute perfect. Starting to sweep. Looks inside. This cannot over
Oh,
curl.
it's too light.
This is too light. It will start to over curl. It might tap on the first red one. It's definitely too light.
No.
And this is hitting their redstone. No 4 points
No.
for Verreycken. They missed their once in a lifetime opportunity to score 4.
Oh,
They
they-
just scored 3.
No
Verreycken
way.
takes the game. But what
Voilà.
what an end to
Wow.
a game like
I mean,
this.
coming all the way down to it, you got to feel for Verreycken.
Oh
They
my
fought
God.
their way back to set something up, and
This is
given
a
a gift.
Very
right there
lucky
at the
escape for
end.
Team Verreycken here. A very lucky escape.
Oh, I would like to say the P word on behalf of,
Yeah, and I think
Stefan. I think he is definitely not happy with this.
and the way this was such a good game from both teams, Vergnaud, they really deserved a draw here. They've played so incredibly good. Just too bad for that end where they've lost 3 points, but then again they scored 3 in the last. It was just not enough.
They fought back. They got there. They were in the position to win with the stone in their
Alright.
hand, and as a fourth, you hate that. That's
Those
like
are
the worst
kind of,
possible.
Yeah, these are the stones you hate to throw as a 4 because you know it's not super hard. It's just about the weight. Just aim at the broom and make sure you get the weight right. Don't leave it short, and then maybe that's the last thing that pops in your mind. Don't leave it
Don't
short.
leave it short, and when
And
you
this
do,
is-
you leave
yeah,
it short.
This is
yeah.
how this
Yeah.
is how curling can be such a hard game. You're out on the ice for over 2 hours, full focus. Every stone matters. It comes down to this final stone where you just have to find that LSD weight, T-line weight, and you leave it short.
Yeah, I
Uh,
see the nose coming in from the Viri fans in chat. Yeah, I feel for you guys.
Yeah.
Heartbreaking to get back so close. But a fantastic match from both teams. I mean,
Yeah.
there's really not enough good words to say for either of these teams. I think, I knowing Timo, he's going to have a lot of we got to fix this, we've got to fix that. They feel like they left some points out there, but I think they played a very, very tactical
I think so
match.
too.
Team Verreycken played so well, keeping up end for end with Timo and the boys, and just to come up that one last stone. Oh, geez.
Yeah, and
But-
it's a victory for Verreycken, but I think because of that last stone of Jeroen, it will still feel like the ending was a bit bitter because they gave Vergnaud a chance to
Yeah.
score 4, and that's the one thing you don't want to do if you have a 5 versus 1 point.
Yeah, if you've
lead.
got a 4-stone lead, you don't want to give the other
no,
chance
no.
that stone in their hand to win,
Yeah.
and or to draw even. And I think a draw would have felt like a loss for Team Verreycken.
Yeah.
but both teams played fantastic. You know, a really good way to end the evening on such a good match. We still have one more match this weekend. Team Verreycken again playing against their one of their biggest Belgian rivals, the Desperate Housekeepers. So that's tomorrow night at 6:15, 6 p.m.
6:15.
European time. So wherever you are in the world, you can do the math and figure out what time it is for you.
Yeah.
Thank you for everybody. Merci.
Merci à tous à Paris. And we have the skip of Stefan here bringing down the mic. You had lots of fans. He's waving at the fans. He is throwing some hands for you guys over there. Thank you for watching. I think we're going to have a beer, listen to the broom stacking here, and we'll all see you guys tomorrow for the game. Housekeepers versus Verreycken, the big Brom game.
Yep. So thank you again for watching.
We already said that
we
15
will say,
times.
I know, say it 16.
Yeah.
And we will see you guys tomorrow. Bye-bye.
Bye.